In this module, we'll be discussing envisioning a new world. We know what we are against, but do we really know what we are for? This is a hard question that must be answered if we want to create a new society that is more just and livable. If we don't know our destination, how can we get there? It is much easier to criticize and be against something than it is to have an idea of what we want to replace it. A line in the Bible says, "Without a vision the people perish." This is true for those of us who want to change our society. We must not only be able to criticize what exists, but we must be able to envision something new that works better. If we don't have a vision for where we are going, how will we be able to get there? Because we become used to how life is already, it can be difficult to envision something different. For example, we may not like how our child's school is run, or we may want to change our local political party committee, or we may feel strongly that the prison system does not work well. You probably can think of many other situations, groups, and institutions you would like to change. But do you have a vision for how they should be? Envisioning is a process of dreaming of something new that is different from what now exists. This process starts within our own feelings and thinking. When we share these feelings and ideas with others, we can begin to imagine together the kind of world we want to live in. Let's say that you don't like what goes on in your child's school. You don't like that students are kept inside having to sit at desks all day rather than being able to move around and be outside in nature. You don't like the amount of homework they have to do, and you wish that the school dealt with emotional issues better. It's easy to criticize the teacher and the administration, but what would you like to see? If you had a magic wand that could instantly make the school experience different, what would school look like? This is probably a bit more difficult to envision, so where do you start? A good place to begin when you are envisioning something different is to recognize your feelings about the issue. Sometimes our strong feelings of anger, resentment, sadness, or fear make it hard for us to get beyond these feelings, to be able to think of something new. So write down your feelings and thoughts, your anger about your own childhood experiences in school, your frustrations as a working parent dealing with the school system, your fears for your child who maybe is being bullied at school. Writing all of this down clarifies what you are thinking and feeling. Then you can use this energy to reach out to others and find support for making a change. Invite others to meet with you. Use your personal network to find others who are similarly dissatisfied and who you can work with to make changes. You may find them among your friends, in church, at the Parent Teachers Association, or through Facebook. Often it only takes one or two people to voice what many others are feeling. Together you can plan how to point out what is wrong and paint a picture of how the situation could be. In the example of school, paint a picture of a very different experience of school for students. The vision helps you make a plan to move in that direction. You are now moving from complaining and criticizing to envisioning something different that feels more healthy and life-affirming. It may look similar or it may look completely different from what exists now. It will give you a direction to start planning how you move from where things are now to your vision of what could be. So the next time you are complaining and criticizing, see if you can clarify what is upsetting you, and then take that energy, use your personal networks, and make a plan to create something different that is more positive and more in alignment with your values. Envisioning with others is the process that changes society and changes the world. For more information about this topic, as well as other topics related to politics and social change, please check out our website, www.ruralorganizingcenter.org, as well as follow us on Facebook. Search Rural Organizing Center-ROC.